What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Force Strategy Gaming. I'm incredibly excited to present to you a Let's Play series of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, the highly anticipated open-world RPG in which you can do absolutely anything you want. I think this is going to make for quite an epic adventure, so why don't we just get things started. Skyrim. I've been waiting for this game for so long, and I am so excited. Ooh, Song of the Dragonborn. And the scrolls have foretold of black wings in the cold, that when brothers wage war come unfurled, Oldian being of kings, ancient shadow unbound, with a hunger to swallow the world. It's a great song. How's my singing voice? Bethesda Game Studios proudly present. I know they're proud. They don't have to put it in text there. I would be proud. God, if you make something like this. I'm gushing. I cannot. I'm so excited for this game. The Elder Scrolls V. That is right, guys. Welcome to Skyrim. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've all been waiting way too long for this game. Bethesda just... The Elder Scrolls series is so unreal. It is so well polished, so well put together. And just so many options in the games like these. I love it. How you doing?
Awake.
Yes.
You were trying to cross the border, right?
Yeah, it didn't turn out too well, looks.
That Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
So we've been captured by the Imperials.
Skyrim was fine until you came along.
He's a thief.
Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there?
Yes.
You and me. We shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
Am I supposed to be a thief? I don't know about that.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
He's a wise man.
Back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric?
Ulfrid
Jarl
Stormcloak.
Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. They captured you. Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Well, looks like we're headed to our demise, guys.
Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
This guy's rambling. Things aren't looking too swell here to start out.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Damn elves. This guy knows what he's talking about. I hate elves. With a passion.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure she is.
Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Not so much anymore, it seems. Stop gawking. Come on, guys.
Inside the house.
Seriously.
Yes, Papa. Get these prisoners out of the cart.
Uh-oh. You see that there?
Why are we stopping?
Looks like a chopping block.
Why do you think? End of the line.
Well, my friends, that is Skyrim. Thanks so much for watching. I'm about to be beheaded, I believe.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
Already. A quick demise. Maybe I can punch my way out. Works in real life, right?
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
So I'm with the Stormcloaks and the
Empire
thief.
loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak.
And we are captured by the Imperials.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
That's Ralof of Riverwood.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No Kier.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're gonna kill me.
That's a bad idea. Don't, sir.
Anyone else feel like
Brr.
running?
He just.
Wait. You there.
That's embarrassing. Oh, it's my turn. Great. What do you want?
Who are you?
Who am I? Isn't that the question we're all wondering? All right, guys, now it looks like we are at the character creation screen. I don't believe I'm going to read every one of this. A little backstory of all the different available selections. I'm sure you can look up this stuff online, but I don't want to waste all that time just reading the backstory. So, Wood Elf, first choice. Then we've got the Red Guard. The Orc. Lovely looking people. The Nord, I believe that's the one I'll probably end up picking. The Khajiit, I believe. Imperial, which are the people who have captured us, so I think I'll avoid picking him as well because I'm not a huge fan of that. High Elf, looks like an alien. Dark Elf, much the same. The Breton, he looks like Marcus Aurelius. No, what's his name? Maximus, yeah, from Gladiator. That's what he looks like. And then the Argonian, of course, the lizard people here of Skyrim. Well, I do believe I will go with the Nord, so let's pick him. Body, let's get some presets here. Let's take a look at these presets. Let's see if there's anything cool looking here. That's all right. Yes. Yeah, that's a win right there. That is absolute win. Yeah, a little bit more that way. There we go. The head, only thing I really care to change is, ooh, the war paint, nice. Let's do war paint. Let's get some sweet war paint. Let's see what we got for options here. That's skull, that's cool. There's a giant hand across your mouth, that's weird. You're crying, odd. A little tiger oh, excuse me. I'm pretty positive that that's like almost exactly the chevron for my logo. That's for strategy gaming. Look, I'm branding my character in game. How beautiful is that? Let's even go with yellow. Keep things nice and nose, height, width, like, come on, I don't need to do all this stuff. I don't want to waste all this time. I'll tell you what I'll make sure I don't do, guys. I'll make sure that I'm not spending the entire hair. Let's do the hair. I'll make sure that I'm not spending the entire first episode of this Let's Play making my character. Those are so boring. So let's just get some. That looks kind of cool. I'm going to try to go as barbarian as possible. Let's see what he's got for facial hair. All right, let's do one of these. That one looks pretty good. All right. And I like the, he's a little aged, yeah. Nice. All right. We're done. That is, and see, that's how you do it, guys, in a Let's Play. You don't have to spend 30 years creating a character. It's stupid. Nobody cares. And my name is Force. The Epic Adventures of Force in Skyrim.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, Kinsman.
Well, you didn't have to capture me.
Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
Excuse me?
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
If I get out of here, she is the first to go. Not a fan. Not a fan of that lady. I'm not even on the list. What am I doing here? Nothing against these guys, but come on.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
The man always put me down. What was that noise?
It's nothing. Carry on.
That is never the answer when you hear a noise like
Give
that.
them their last rites.
The answer is never, it's
As
nothing.
we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the
Useless
eighth
prayers.
divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up! Let's get this over.
That's my kind of guy. Quit your blabbering.
I haven't got all morning.
Although he is going straight to the block.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Likely no. Oh boy. Head in a basket.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
Oh, come on. What did the Stormcloaks
As
do?
fearless in death
They don't seem that
as he
bad.
was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
What? What was that?
There it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner.
This lady is
Nice and easy.
deserving of death. Well, looks like it's me, though. I could take that horse, if I can move. WASD doesn't seem to be working like it does in most games. Obviously, because we're in this. Hey! What is that? And please take out this guy. He's about to kill me. I'm about to lose my head. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I don't know if he's friend or not, though. Friend or no? Okay, he just fired a magic missile, and apparently it has affected me of some sorts. Looks like his breath or something. All right, well, now's the time. Great time to get up. WASD, yes, now it works. This way, you got it. Where dragon? Where is the dragon?
What is that thing?
My vision's a little fuzzy.
Legends don't burn down villages.
There we go. Hey, that's the guy. That's the king of the Stormcloaks.
Now! Up through the tower.
Yes.
Go!
Let's do that. Let's do this, guys. Got some injured guys down there. Time to go through the tower, though. Let's say, oh, okay. That, oh, Crow. He's not a happy dragon. Yeah, he's definitely not my friend.
In on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Jump, spacebar, right?
Go!
Yep.
Follow when we
Pretty standard stuff there. Okay. Let's keep going. Anything down here for me? Nope, not yet. Let's see if I wanted to see if I'd pick up a weapon, but it doesn't look like it. I don't see anything. Arrow seems to be where I should be going. How you doing? No! Okay.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep
Yes.
close to me if you want to stay that way.
You sound like Arnold.
Runner, take care of the boy.
The
I have to find
Governator.
General Tullius and join the defense.
God's guide you, Hadvar.
Alright, so I'm supposed to stay with this guy who was checking me off a list to lose my
Stay
head.
close to the wall.
I don't know how much I'm a fan of this. Dan Dragon. Well, that's not
Quickly,
good.
follow me.
That's not good. How did he not see me? They're literally right underneath him. That guy got toasted. Alright. Are we going anywhere in particular?
Stay close.
Ideally, someplace with a weapon, so I could do something. And then run around. Hey, it's my friend.
Out of my way.
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard.
Alright, make your way to the keep. Enter the keep with Havdar or Raloff. Raloff, this guy. He's my friend. So, let's go with him. Whew, alright guys, well, that was close. Almost lost my head. Dragon game. Added a little chaos to the mix, as expected. And now I'm here with, I think, my friend. I wasn't about to follow that Imperial. He's not really that nice. He was about to chop my head off. Load times in a lot of games take a little bit longer when recording with Fraps. I don't know why, but I think that's why that took like 20 or so seconds. Alright, there we go. I escaped Helgen.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother.
Oh no, that's what I have to do. This is his friend.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Please. I was wondering why I
There you
couldn't do
go.
anything. I was
May as well
handless.
take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Take Gunjar's gear. Well, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, it's weird. I know that you probably like that stuff, but you know, you're no longer with us. So this is one of, I think, the coolest things in the game. One of the things that I enjoy the most is that If you want some gear that someone's wearing, you can literally kill them and take it. Like, now all of a sudden I'm equipped with this gear.
Get that armor on and give that axe a
Already ready weapon.
I'm going to see if I can find some way
Let me
out.
just check here. I want to check keybinds while we're doing this. Tab. Ooh, skills, map, items, magic. Highly doubt I'll be able to get skills yet, so I was in the items tab. Let's check out magic. Do I already have spells? Yes, I do! Destruction, already available, is flames, restoration, healing. I've got battle cry, like a fear apparently, targets flee for 30 seconds, and then frost resist. Let me go with destruction, and there we go. So you just have to mouse over the ability and then bind it however you want. Left mouse button, right mouse button, a new left mouse button, because right mouse button is my attack. Oh yeah, that is sweet already. Picking up these spells.
Damn, no way to open this from our side.
What do we do?
Better get moving.
Oh!
It's the Imperials. Take cover.
Okay. That's the captain. That's the captain who was trying to behead me. Alright, this is gonna be sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet vengeance. That's what you get. That's what you get for trying to kill me. I didn't even do anything. And now, like I just said, I can just loot her. It's literally that easy. It is unreal. It is so awesome. Alright, I think I'll take the sword as well. Let me take a look at that. Weight 10 versus weight 11, same damage. Okay, so this is going to be the better choice here. And then let me put on the gear that I just got. You can see when I mouse over in the lower corner, the armor rating, there's going to be a plus to show basically if it's an upgrade or not. That is awesome. And all that stuff's not upgrades, but I'll keep it for now. I can maybe sell it later. Awesome. Let me check this guy really quick. See if he's got anything that's an upgrade or not. Nope, that's all worse than what I have right now. All right.
See if it unlocks that door.
Looks like sweet. And yes, I'm using mouse wheel to bounce back in between. All right, so before I go any further, you can see here, look, I can just pick up the tankard. I can pick up the lantern. It's pretty much everything, really. You can, if you want something, I'm gonna search for this. Hey, potato is great, and it's a health restore, so why not take it? You can just grab anything. This is why Elder Scrolls games are amazing. You do whatever you want. I could kill him right now if I wanted to. I could. Let me just show you an example. I'm not gonna kill him, but look at that. I just set him on fire, and he took damage from that. I could continue to do that, and if he died, I would continue along by myself. But I want to try to go with this story a little bit here. Plus, he's a nice guy. I don't want to kill him.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
Yeah.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
What's in here? Imperials! You can just tell by their armor. Although I'm wearing Imperial armor, so I wonder if they think that I'm one of them. This guy's gone. Oh, yes. You're dead. See you later. Let me just take a look here. See, yeah, I think they're all pretty much going to be the exact same. Told me to take potions, is that what he said? I think so. Alright, so I can take these baskets if I want. I don't want that, though. Yeah, so you can, I mean, however you act, the things that you do, the people in the world will respond to you as such. Like, if I killed him and I encountered his friends or family, they wouldn't like me. You know what I mean? And that's how it works. And you can be a thief. I can steal stuff. I can pickpocket, in fact. I mean, that's just... These games are so unreal. And if you have never played an Elder Scrolls game and you're thinking about getting Skyrim, just do it. I think it'll be worth it. And, you know, this is my first playthrough of the game, but I can already tell it's just as awesome as the previous ones, and undoubtedly going to be just as fun. So, don't want to take those baskets. I'm just looking for potions, I believe. There we go. All right, I think I got everything. Yeah.
Moving.
Let's keep moving. Where to? Do I have a sprint here? That's something else. Okay. Control is crouch. Oh no! What is going on down here? We got some Imperials right there. Oh, how was I not within range? This guy's got a little lightning on his hand. My magic is low, so. And in the back. I'm loving these attack animations that go with this stuff. Alright.
No,
Take a look on here. Ooh, what is that? Nice. That's going to be more damage. I think I'll take that now.
seen him since the dragon show.
Okay. And I do believe, you know, I might even go with some of the lore in this game and take a look at some stuff. I mean, there are like books and stuff to read and all sorts of jazz.
It's locked.
Attempt to lockpick the cage. Let me check this knapsack here. Lockpicks. Wow, that could not have been more convenient.
Once we get out.
Okay,
Grab
so
anything
this one?
useful and let's go.
Yes. Alright, lockpicking. Use mouse to rotate and then A to rotate the lock. The closer the pick is to the correct position, the more the lock will rotate. Okay, I see. And it was A? No, that's not it. There, look at that lockpicking skill. What do we need in here? And spell tome. Sparks, cool. Check the mage as well. Very cool. Alright. Take a look at the spark spell, guys, momentarily. Is that under destruction? Nope. Oh, maybe I have to learn it? Books. Okay. Learn sparks. Alright, so now I will go to magic. Is it destruction? It has to be. There it is. Alright, so this is a gout of fire that deals 8 points per second. Targets on fire take extra damage. Lightning deals 8 points of shock damage and health. Shock damage, 2 health, and magicka per second. And that cost more. I think I'm gonna stick with flames for now. We'll take a look at shock at some point. There's a book there I could read, but not. God, I don't know about that. I think there's gonna be a lot of pages. All right. Well, this is, you know, that could be an entire episode worth of reading. You know what? I'll read this. Let me know if this is something that you guys are interested in. If not, after this, I will never read any more books throughout the rest of the game. So please let me know in the comments below. The Book of the Dragonborn by Prior Emmeline Madrine, Order of Talos, Ueno Priori. Year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Delegus, is that a D? The Delegus the Fourth. Alright, many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are, of course, ruled by Dragonborn emperors. But the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts. And in this book, I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Elisa was given the Amulet of Kings and the dragon fires in the Temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Saint Elisa with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Elisa's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving Aelids. I'm really bad with these names. These blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. Alright. The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and the light of dragon fires. All the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the first Kyrodlic Empire, founded by Elisa, remain Kyrodil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Delegus Septium IV. Because of his connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos, who was Tiber Septim. Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity. Being the blessed of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both and neither, a divine mystery. The line of septums have all been dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that the Reman Cyrodiil, I'm so bad at that, was descended from Elisa, although there are many legends that would make it so. Most of them doing from time of Reman and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the blades, usually thought of as the emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akaviri crusaders who invaded Tamariel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out. And the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Reman Cyrodiil as dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as emperor, although Reman himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known heredity connection between Tiberius Septim and any of the previous dragonborn rulers of Tamariel. Whether there can be more than one dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are 2 or more potential dragonborn at any time. The current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of the activities during the interregnum between Reman's empire and the rise of Tiberius Septim. Many believe that the Blades continue to search out and guard those they believed were or might be dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days when dragons are a distant memory, not anymore, we forget that in the early days being dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion. And there is some evidence that this continued after they became Reman Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard. Again, the connection to dragons. The direct predecessor to the Blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is often said to originate in the Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled and that the advent of the lost Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn. Alright, so that will be the only book that I read in this playthrough until I get it up and running, and you guys tell me if that's something that you're interested in. That is clearly a clear depiction of how lore-laden this game is. But let's keep going on our way, shall we? Let's keep moving. Ralof. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's dead. Come on, keep moving. We ain't got all day. Actually, I do have all day. We'll be playing this all day, literally. What's the plan?
I don't think this day is ever going to end.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving because you're clearly not guiding the way anymore. see where we're going. So we're trying to get out of here.
Wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
Oh, some more Imperial. So the issue now, like right mouse button is typically, oh geez, hello. So right mouse button is typically supposed to be for blocking, but since I have magic selected, then that's not the case. So the idea here is that you can either block, you can go with an offhand or just use your main hand weapon to block, or you can dual wield, a la picking up magic. Ooh, some archers here. Guess those aren't our friends, huh? I'm out of absolutely everything, actually. Magic and oh yes. I almost just killed myself though. Let's why don't we take care of this really quick? Let's have some potato.
Let's go on ahead. See if
There.
the way is clear.
There we go. That's regenerating my health. I think that's what's actually doing it.
Let's see where this goes.
So yeah, stamina bar, lower right, green, lower left, magicka. And both, you know, melee attacks use up stamina. As you can see there. What the heck? Ugh, jeez. Come on. We just...
Better push on. The rest of them will have to find another way out.
Alright. Well, it's fine. Anything up here? I think this might be the wrong way. Especially since this guy's not coming. Let's go down this way. Probably a better idea. What's this? Coin purse? Yes, absolutely. So yeah, again, you can see I can take almost anything. You're able to pick up kind of whatever. Spiders! Ah! Must incinerate. Arachnophobia. Creeping in. Okay, really? That's actually pretty humorous. I'm gonna say that wasn't a bug, and he was just suspended by his threads. Yes, that makes me feel better. Yeah, he was just suspended by his thread, you know. And after being roasted, he felt like, hey, maybe I shouldn't go down there. And all of a sudden, he did. He changed his mind. So, let's see if there's anything over here. What is this stuff? Can I? Okay, I can search the egg sacs, but that's just filled with spider eggs. Obviously, can't go up there. This game is beautiful too. I don't know if you can tell yet, but it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's keep walking though. Alright. Take a look around the bend here. I'm assuming I have to go over that little gap. What is that?
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead.
It's a bear? Yeah.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by.
Sneak?
Nice and slow.
Watch
where you step.
I'm not really about sneaking, but
might take her by surprise.
Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
okay. So I'm slowing up now by holding down shift and crawling with control. So I guess we can kind of sneak. Oh, I got detected. I stopped slowing down. That means time to... Oh, no! No, bear! Thank you, fire. Take a reward for that. I took out a bear. That's a big bear. My gosh. I guess that's pretty true to actuality though. It's about bigger than humans. Many of the bear are. I think the black bear specifically. Brown bears are, oh no, brown bears are still pretty big too. I don't know what I'm talking about. Every time I say brown bear, I just think of cubs, and obviously not all brown bears are cubs. So yeah, some bones there. I'm assuming that was bear snack at some point. I am assuming that is the case.
Like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
Nice. The way out. We made it. Welcome to Skyrim. The common mud crab can be found by the northern shoreline or along the banks of any lakes or rivers. When not moving, it is easy to mistake for a rock and uses a natural camouflage to ambush unwary prey. Well, I will keep an eye out for you, Crab Rock. When you obtain a spell book, you need to read it. Oh, I already know that, actually. It destroys the book in the process. That's kind of cool. So, like, you read the spell, and then it catches on whatever the spell is. So it just, like, bursts into electricity. That shock spell that I got. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait.
Oh, my. The dragon's still around? Come on, dude. Really? Ooh.
There he goes.
Snowberries.
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Okay, good.
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough.
Yeah.
Better clear out.
Excuse me.
My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out.
Okay.
It's probably best if we split up.
All right. Bye, friend.
Wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Nice to know ya. I gotta go talk to your sister in Gerwood. That's the next place to go? That's the plan. All right, well, friends, let's pick up some more snowberries. And let's call it for this first playthrough. So this is playthrough number 1 of Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls. I would like you guys to let me know in the comments below a couple things. First and foremost, do you like this Let's Play? If so, I will continue it up. One of the coolest things about Skyrim, and one of the very exciting things about Let's Plays that are going to be available online, is that they can be drastically different. This game, it completely caters itself to how you play it. No two playthroughs are going to be alike. There's no question about that at all. The actions that you do will completely dictate how the world responds to you. Even the spells that you use dictate how proficient you are at things. So I'm really excited to do this. Let me know if you guys are still interested in watching. I'll pick up from part number 2 right away if that is the case. And then besides that, also let me know about those lore books. Do you want me to read through lore books much like the one that I did prior on the Dragonborn? It's likely to be that almost all books are going to be of that length because this is such a rich, kind of a rich lore-filled world. So just be aware of that. And if you want me to keep doing it, then I'll do it. But if it's overwhelming, like, nah, you can skip that, then I will, and we can just focus on the action. But you know what? This, either way, is an amazing game already, I can tell. I am so stoked to get things rolling here. So, let me know what you guys think. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Keep watching. Keep on. Hadouken!